Okay, y'all. You see, from the name of the video, this has nothing to do with business. This is a rant. Me being a loyal Auburn fan since 1984. Since I was 4 years old, watching the Iron Bowl with my daddy, who's an Alabama fan, and watching Bo Jackson, go over the top under Pat Dye's watch to take down Alabama and Bear Bryant. But look, y'all, I'm gonna be real with every Auburn fan out there, and I want to say something to all these Auburn media people here on YouTube, especially Locked On Auburn. You know, Zach Blackerby and all those other guys that make all these videos. I appreciate the content, but I honestly think, I'm not saying specifically Zach, but some of you guys need to be fucking fired from your fucking job. First off, some of these Auburn boosters need to be fired from their fucking job. And these alumni and other people that donate money to the program need to get their fucking nose out the fucking football program, and we'd be a whole lot better off. So let me touch on something real quick. The last 4 years have been abysmal at best. We have been shit and uncompetitive ever since Gus Malzahn was fired. Now, let's talk about Gus for a minute. What did he do? Well, when he first come in as the head coach, he took a 3-9 team and won the SEC championship, took us to the fucking national championship. We come up a little short, lost that game. Defense couldn't hold. Jameis Winston threw the game-winning touchdown in that game. But with way less talent on the roster year over year, because Gus usually finished in about the top 12 as far as recruiting rankings nationally, anywhere between 12 and 15. Last year, or this year, we finished number 7. We shouldn't be losing to Cal. Shouldn't be losing to Arkansas. Gus did more with less. He won us 2 SEC West championships, 1 SEC championship, took us to a natty, took us to another SEC championship game, 2017. If we'd have won that game the second time we played Georgia that year, we would have been playing for a natty again because we'd have been in that first 4-team playoff. But one of our key players, Kerryon Johnson, went down, and it just kind of snowballed out of control in that SEC championship game. But listen, people, the board of directors, the athletic director, the alumni, the boosters, all you people over there calling all the shots as far as firing coaches and then hiring another coach, you motherfuckers are ignorant. Because whoever's idea it was to hire Brian Harsin, that was just retarded. Now, I can get and understand firing Brian Harsin, and I know you guys were gunning for Lane Kiffin. But, word is, his daughter talked him out of it because she was tired of moving. Couldn't get Kiffin, so we settled for Hugh Freeze. Not a good fit. Traditionally, Auburn is a smash mouth, run the ball down your throat program. And anybody that has ever suited up and ever played a single snap of football knows that every game is won up front on the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. It all starts with stopping the run and being able to effectively run the ball in order to open up passing lanes to where you're not constantly throwing into coverage and you're not having 5 turnovers a game. We have these highly sought after athletes on our team that just came in this year, which, a lot of them are freshmen. But I want y'all to think back to 2019. Remember when Bo Nix, that class that come in, him, Seth Williams, Anthony Schwartz, a few other guys. Bo's now a quarterback in the NFL. Bo started as a true freshman. Led us to a 9-3 season. Beat the brakes off of Alabama and Nick Saban and put up 48 points on him with a very young roster. So Hugh Freeze, you and your staff talking about you need fucking time. You don't need that much time. I'd say, hey, bring Gus back. But if I was Gus and the Auburn administration called me on the phone after the way they did him, I'd tell them to kiss my ass and I'd keep it pushing. Because in my opinion, keep an eye on him in UCF this year. I have a feeling he's going to win his conference and he's going to be one of the top seeds in the college football playoff this year. And we're not going bowling. We're a 3-9 team. I've looked at the schedule. Only other win I see is our homecoming game against nobody. Who was it? I think it was University of Louisiana Monroe. We'll be lucky to beat them the way we're playing right now. Because these players, all this talent we have, they're not being coached. And the coaches are not making the right decisions and the right calls on the field. These 3-man fronts on 3rd and long, instead of sending a blitz and backing everybody up and keeping everything in front of you and making a tackle, make the quarterback get the ball out of his hands to get off the fucking field, that's ignorant. Not running the ball, wanting to throw the ball almost every single play. You can't do that in the SEC. This is not the NFL. You can't even do that in the NFL. You have to establish a run game. So, that's my rant for tonight. I had to get that off my chest. I'm ashamed of my Auburn Tigers right now. I really am, because I love Auburn football. Saturday is basically my only off day because I stay so busy. Not only with, wife, kids, business that just keeps me stressed out because I stay so busy because it just keeps growing and growing and growing. But thank God for that. That's nothing more than a blessing. But at the same time, on my one day that I want to chill and I want to enjoy some good hard-nosed football, Auburn's not a good hard-nosed football team anymore. Auburn's administration has got some choices to make. And try to find the right coach this time. And I'm not trying to down Hugh Freeze, but somewhere along the way, he's lost his edge. I mean, he was all right at Ole Miss, but what did he ever do? He never won the SEC championship. He beat Alabama 2 years in a row, which that's really nothing to brag about because it's not very hard to beat Alabama. Gus beat them, 3-4 times? 2014, 2017, 2019. It wasn't shit to beat Saban. You just had to not psych yourself out before the game started. But we made a big mistake and we fired Gus. And apologies to all the Locked On Auburn people, but I'm probably going to tag you in this video. I want to get some of y'all's opinion on what the hell I'm talking about, because I'm starting to wonder if most of you guys are being paid by the damn boosters and alumni too, because it's a media group and it's all attached to Auburn. So I think everybody needs to pull their heads out their asses, honestly, because frankly, I'm over it. I really am. Anyways, War Eagle, hope everybody has a great weekend. Rest of your weekend and a great week next week. Other than that, I'm done with my rant. I just can't deal with it no more. Get it together, Auburn. Real shit.